What is up, everyone? This will be my tank Diana video, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know on how to play Diana. The Diana jungle, a lot of people have been, curious about builds. So you can build a lot of different ways on Diana. Pretty much all these items are fine for your first item. You go Lich Bane if you want to go full AP build, if you want to be like Glass Cannon one shot. You go Leandries if you want to go straight into a beefy tank build. And you go Nashor's if you want more of a hybrid build. So all three of them are fine. It depends on what you want. Right now, Leandries first is very strong, very popular. Also think if you're going to go tank Diana, Nashor's is fine. Nashor's Riftmaker, Leandries Riftmaker, both perfectly fine. Just get Undying Despair third. And you're going to do really well with those itemizations. For clears, we're playing against Udyr. We're going to be playing in Masters MMR. And you always want to kind of start either Raptors or, Wolves solo. You're always playing for that AoE camp to start because your Q and your passive is all AoE. Here I'm trying to dodge the ward a bit by dragging the Raptor camp in a bit so he doesn't actually see me as much. And when I saw Raptors, I always want to do Krug second. And make sure when you're playing Diana, just understand her mechanics of her abilities. She is a bit weird at first just because of the way her abilities work. And you see how I just didn't do it on the vision. I don't want the enemy team to have any vision on me whatsoever. I don't want them to be able to look on the minimap and see my beautiful face in their screen, right? You don't want that to happen because it lets them prepare a lot. But because I'm against an Udyr, I personally think he's not really going to do anything. He could take my top side off of this information, but overall, I think it's just going to be a full clear versus full clear game. Udyr, usually they can start blue usually. So you just have to be aware though, you can get cheese if the enemy jungler team sees where you are. This game we have a pretty AP heavy comp, so for me doing any sort of AP build is just a no. It would definitely not go well at all, so you don't want to go. You don't want to go in that avenue at all. You want to play heavily towards just your farm. In this game, I'm actually going to check my blue first instead of doing, Wolves and Krugs or Grump just to see if, possibly someone hit this plant. Maybe he's on my camp as well. You can see actually off of that, he was able to kind of go into my jungle and cheese me. So there, in this game, it would have been much better for me to kind of play for, maybe... what's it called, to check my jungle. But in situations like this, you have two options. Because all three camps are cleared, most likely he started this side, so he's more than likely going to his top side here. So what I want to do is actually contest the camps that are still available. Going in this area is never possible. What you can do is either gank mid here or play for his bot side here. So what we're going to do is actually play for the bot side. And what we need to do is just check for vision on, where he could possibly come from. Doing the blue, you just want to pull it over here. The other jungler can never realistically, be here if he started your top side. He can only be kind of in his area. Like, he can't clear top side and also be here. It's just not possible. I'm gonna try to burst this down with my passive auto. I may die for it, but honestly, that's just a risk we have to take with the game state we're in. So most likely our bot side will respawn again. We're against a very heavy cheese jungler who didn't actually clear his jungle yet, which is good. We're actually going to be running Conquer Inspiration page this time. And here I went for Ruby. You can go Amtome, Ruby, whatever. I just want Ruby just because the fight might be a little spicy. You're able to get 3 feasts of strength, which is really good for our combination. And when you're dealing with cheese, you can see the CS is actually kind of, equalized. Even though I die, I would say I was able to recover enough that, like, I'm not going to worry about, I'm not going to fall behind now because of what the cheese occurred. What you have to understand is my top side is respawning, and respawns are always going to be worth much more experience. So Udyr, he cleared my top side for me to get bonus experience off of the next side. So as long as you clear your bot side here, you get crab, you get pretty much what I was able to get. You're going to be in a good state to kind of recover. Dying, obviously, I just wanted to get the crab. I honestly wouldn't mind dying there in that situation. I think it's fine. Here, top crab can potentially be up as well. So what I'm going to do is just check timers right now. I just want to get vision and see the crab timer. And also if mid is killable. Mid is always a juicy one if you can get on him. Here you can see we're able to get the crab as well. And Udyr is most likely clearing up this area right now, so you have to respect that he may be able to come here. You want to kind of understand that and just think about that. So what we're going to do is hit this plant this way and just see if he's on. So that easily tells us he's just going to play for the full clear. So because we're able to get the crabs and all that kind of stuff, we're actually able to recover here quite well. And I would say we're actually in a decent spot in the current state. So he wants to invade me, which is fine. I already cleared this. I'm going to be ready to fight with my Malphite. Looks like he's still missing. Malphite does a lot of damage, so we're actually able to... We're going to be able to kill here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. I don't know about the Yasuo though. I'm going to have to run from him. But Yasuo did flash for that. So overall, I'm pretty happy. Malphite, I salute you. Thank you for helping there. Does he have TP? He doesn't have TP, so this wave is going to be, you know, a delicate thing that I might have to clear here. What we'll do is just grab the wave ourselves here. Just good experience for us. No way he can actually, you know, dive us here. There's no way Malphite... If your laner has TP, then okay, you probably don't want to take their wave here, but no TP, it's just perfect for you. And here I'm going to base after that. And Udyr could rush to the grubs. He could do this. It's a possibility. But I don't have... I can see him if he goes in. And also, I just need to make sure I get, you know, my correct itemizations. Usually you can go... Usually you want to go Shield Bash and Revitalize with this page, but this time I went Free Boots and Cosmic. It's really up to you which one you want to go. Shield Bash is really good for the tankier builds. This one I was... You know, you could mess around with both of them. I honestly don't think it's like the worst thing. But yes, he's actually able to get 6 off that, so that's a bit of a struggle. So what I want is, you know, support roam so we can actually get this. Now he's actually ganking top, so I actually have a window where I can just get the grubbies. I can play for 2 with Smite Up. I need Nami. And I have Nami rooming, so I'm actually okay with just staying on this. So you always have to watch out for your support movements. Able to get that. I have W coming up. Oh, mwah. Thank you, team. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Applause. Round of applause. Beautiful kiting by us. I was able to get even the little grubby snipe. I'm happy. The cheese from the early game. Very brutal. It's sad, you know. It's sad when things happen. We just have to understand how to play those situations and recover as much as possible. Like losing one side of your jungle to a cheesy dog. It feels terrible, but you can always recover. So just know how to react to certain situations. This guy, sometimes they will play it even worse. Sometimes you'll be able to just go into the side, steal all their jungle, but just getting the blue and crab is always going to be quite worth it for you, because you're going to be able to get the second respawn of this camp will help you catch up experience wise than gold. So that's always important. The second respawns, he cleared this pretty much for me. He never cleared this side, so those are always the tier 1 camp, so always think about that. So here I think Udyr might force a play here. So I have ultimate, I'm strong, I just bought my item, so I want to fight. So I'm gonna head here right now. Damn, I needed Lucian to actually get in. Yeah, I should have ran after that, honestly. I thought we had more damage, but Lucian, he can't auto at all. A bit ambitious, my R flash there. I was hoping for, you know, like the rains of color to just pour down. But that was a number disadvantage. The Yasuo was there. I shouldn't have R flash. Instead, I should have just kept running, and it wouldn't be much worth it. Personally, I think Udyr is illegally doing this. Orianna is just so delusional. Not delusional, but so unaware of what's going on here. They heal so much though, like what? I'm gonna go on Ziggs first. He dies to Leandri's burn. Orianna ball, please. There we go. Always take the kill if you can. If you can't, then so be it. It is what it is. I'm gonna just do the dragon here because we're actually on a good window to just get this. With Leandri's, I'm able to do it quite fast. Let's smite because I have 2 charges. Plus, I think Udyr is just taking his jungle. I don't want to invade him and try to steal his camps because it's just going to be really awkward if I'm in there. And then his bot laner, like the support respawns come in. Don't worry so much about stealing other people's jungle. In this meta, just focus on your jungle. Clear whatever jungle camps you have and prioritize that heavily. Like this window, we're able to get that whole situation. Now we're just really feasting. Now I'm like in an extremely good spot. I'm able to kind of clear my bot side out. And I just want to power farm for the next objective, which is the grubs. You know, it's just farm during these situations. Also, just kill this guy because he has no arm. We have red buff. So what do you want to do with these people? You want to space. Spacing is pretty much moving with your autos. Very nicely done. This situation with grubs, 20 seconds. Okay, so we'll probably base and now we'll just head there. And we'll have a good window where we can get there in time. But overall, I would say we're really able to recover. Like, obviously, my CS is going to be, like, amazing. Like, I'm not going to have perfect CS or anything like that. But it's going to be really good for our game. Just to get what we're getting. And we're going to CS faster and faster as we catch up more and more. But, like, you have to understand, our started this game on the back foot, right? We didn't have... we got cheese without knowing our top side was gone. Get out of here, nothing. Those situations can always feel like they're over, but you have to know that there are ways to recover smart ways, and also just play, have a positive mental. Like, if you want to carry those situations, stay strong mentally. I tell you, the amount of times the enemy team starts with like a pentakill, we end up winning is just, you know, infinite. Like, they're just like, people will always throw. Mistakes will always occur. People will make mistakes, and it will happen. It will happen. It will happen. You have to just play as efficient as possible. That's what it is. It's purely your efficiency has to be as good as possible, and constantly just keep refreshing your goals in your mind, like what I'm trying to do. Right now, I need to farm. Objectives are down. There's nothing going on, right? This is a beautiful farm angle. We also have the feast. Also, let's check what we need for our item buy. We want Rift Maker. I will probably end up going this Void Staff item. I think is really good this game because they will stack MR later, but not right now. So what we're going to do is get our Rift Maker. 1400. Okay, I don't have it right now. I'll probably save up my money a bit as we get into it. Udyr could go for a gank, but it's not really my concern right now because I think Udyr ganks are weak. If he ganks, I can always possibly recover afterwards. So after I full clear, we're going to look to go for bot side plays. If they don't break this tower now, our goal is to break this tower right now. So here I'm looking. We can easily play aggressive. I'm really happy with, you know, the position we're in. So what I'm going to do is just take a very deep further advantage here. Ziggs is definitely one-shottable. I have the Nami now, so I was able to kind of get that play. I was worried about Nami's positioning, but overall we're able to get that. Watch out for Leona ulti. We'll have to sidestep if she goes for it. Beautiful Nami. I love having enchanters on my team because they can just keep topping you off. Getting the Udyr pretty much destroys their whatever play they had. I can base now comfortably. We're probably not going to get the tower. Lucian is honestly playing very greedy, so I don't want to stay trying to protect someone who I think might just end up dying anyways. So overall, very good game. What do? We go back to the side we started. Top side is where our jungle is. We're going to head up here because Gromp is going to respawn first. Dragon's still a minute. A minute we can easily farm down and be there by like Raptor time. So we should be there on Dragon time. That's no problem. Yone is walking pretty far up. Udyr's top side is also up if we want to fight for that. I guess our clear was quite fast. We might have to play around stealing his camps up here as an option. Her ball should have been up there earlier. So here we're probably just going to play for his camps right now. I think he might be on possibly red if it's up. I don't know exactly when he started clearing his camps, but looks like he already cleared. Maybe Krugs are down too. Okay. I do want to stop Leona from actually being able to come here. So what I'm going to do is actually go on Leona first. Oh my god, I actually CC locked forever there. Damn, I thought I actually had that. They die because we have Lucian move, but ooh. It's a lot of damage. The Wind Brothers came in from both directions. Hasagi! Hasagi! Took me out. This game, Merc Trez is good. very good because of how much stun lock they have. Really against heavy stun lock team do end up wanting to have like a Merchaz angle. Obviously not Merchaz this game, just looking at their comp, you definitely don't want the Merchaz. You can also go Shield Bash if you want to go Shield Bash. I go Shield Bash usually as well. This game, I just had the free boots page. It's up to you how you want to play that. I don't want them to get Dragon, so I do want to head there. He could be on it. I can take the plant over. Usually it's up unless someone hits it. Check if he's on it right now. Just do the objectives. Once you get the objectives out of the way, you just get to farm. I would have gone Undying Despair there. I would have gone the AP Void Sap item. I think the Void Sap item is really good. And then maybe like my final item would have been Jack Show. But I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. That's how you come back from Diana games. And I'll see you guys next time.